Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter what time you're watching this in your own time zone. But today I am interviewing a new friend, Regina Mixon, and I'm gonna give her a chance to let us know who she is and what she does.
Okay, well, first of all, thank you for allowing me to be on your podcast. I truly appreciate it. I am Regina Mixon. I am an author, speaker, founder of Regina Mixon Enterprises, where I have a DBA, REGS Books Publishing, where I help aspiring authors publish, promote, and market their books. I'm also the founder of God's Storehouse Ministries, which is a nonprofit organization. And one of the things under its umbrella is Women Destined to Win International. And so that's basically, I'm a mother of two, a daughter and a son, and the grandmother of three.
Awesome. And you are a busy lady, and sounds like you also have a large family that support you in all that you do. So that's good.
Yes, we're
Awesome.
all busy.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess my next question to you would be like, what's your backstory? Like, you do a lot with the ministry and with, the coaching, the writing, the speaking. Like, how did you get to do this? Like, what led to you doing these things in your life?
Well, to sum it all up in one word, God led me to. But to give the backstory, I've always been a lover of books since as early as I can remember. Never thought I would publish a book, nor publish books for others, but for as early as I can remember, I've always loved reading and always dreamt of having this huge library, just wall-to-wall library in my home. And fast forward, many years later, I penned and published for myself 7 books and penned and published for other authors several books. So I said, I guess it was just a natural, it came at an early age with that. With God's Storehouse Ministries, which is the nonprofit organization, one of the things that was instilled in me at an early age by my grandmother, who raised me, was the necessity of helping others. And she modeled it before me and my family members. And so we helped by providing different, sharing information, sharing resources, just sharing. And because of that, in growing up, we were poor by the world's definitions, but we were rich.
Mm-hmm.
And so later in life, and I've always been a giver. I've always loved to give, always loved helping people, people who were going through hard times or difficult situations in their lives. I've always done that all of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat back and I thought about this question for myself. And I said, I've been doing this. It's just, it was God who gave the vision to turn it into an actual ministry or an actual business per se. But I've been doing a lot of these things. They're not new. It's just, they sort of took me by surprise.
Yeah, yeah. And it's funny how sometimes, you have those things stirring up inside of you for so many years, or sometimes you start doing it without knowing how big it's going to get, or how God's going to use that, decades later, right? And you're like, oh my goodness, I've been doing this, but never saw it, and developing this way. And it's amazing how God chooses to use us, in our limited, resources and strength and skills, but still uses us to be his masterpiece and to work with them on this earth. So yeah, it's good to hear stories like that, and it's good for my faith too, to see how others are letting God lead them on their journey to bigger and grander vision. Yeah. So now, God led you there, and you kind of give you the skills and give you those assets. Now you're using it to help others. But what's your why? Like, at the end of the day, why do you still do what it is that you do?
Okay, my why is going back with the books, the book publication. The first thing is, at first, I questioned myself as far as being an author. And after penning and publishing a couple of books, I thought if I can do it, others have stories to tell too that need to get out there. So because of that, I started reaching out to others, and others started reaching out to me, asking about helping to get their stories in print. We all have a story to tell. I mean, my books are not just fiction or nonfiction, or they're inspirational, motivational, they're children's books, self-help, things along that line. But at first I thought when I did it, why me? And then I started thinking, why not me? And then later it became, there are so many others who have great stories to tell that needs to be shared with the world. So that was one thing with the books. With God's Storehouse Ministries, one of the things that God in his infinite wisdom allowed me to do was to go through the pains and the hurts of so many people, to walk in their shoes. I'm telling you, very painful, to the point to where I could not ignore the cries of the people. You know, it's basically, when you walk through it, you can be empathetic. So, and I didn't realize that was preparing me to minister on yet another level with the people, because a lot of times we are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So people, when you go through devastation, you don't know which way to go. Information and referral services. When a person is maybe not capable or able to complete certain things, documents and things of that nature, technical assistance. When a person finds themselves displaced due to no fault of their own and they're rebuilding their lives, there goes the Rebuilding Their Lives program, which helps provide not only with information and referral technical assistance, but also household item donations and things of that nature to help a person to get back, to give a person a hand up, not a handout, but a hand up. So a lot of these programs and things, actually, as I stated earlier, I've done a lot of it all of my life, as far as giving out furniture, dishes, pots, pans, and information and referral and things of that nature. But in doing God's Storehouse Ministries, it allows me to do it on yet another level. And working for an employer, which I did for many years, I could do certain things to help, because I've always worked in social services type environment. And I could do a lot of things to help, but providing that extra encouragement, that extra boost, that extra, I couldn't, you're limited. And so I believe that was one of the reasons that God gave the vision to me for God's Storehouse Ministry. A lot of people are hurting. A lot of people feel helpless. A lot of people feel hopeless. A lot of people feel just like I felt when I was walking through the pains. A lot of people feel like their dreams, they can't attain or accomplish their dreams. So what people get when they get me is purpose, passion, and positivity and encouragement. So those are the things that I bring to the table, and also assistance. I'll say this, with each of the business, well, with my for-profit and the nonprofit, they're married to each other, because in both of them, it's about empowerment, it's about encouragement, it's about providing a hand up, it's providing a can-do attitude, it's about taking our young people at an early age and helping them. We have children destined to win also, but helping them at an early age focus in on what they desire to do. I mean, they may later change in life and decide to do something else, but help them attain that one thing that they desire to do, and continually feed them the positives, because we know in the world, you have a lot of naysayers and a lot of people that tell you what you can't do. So God's Storehouse Ministries, Regina Mixon Enterprises comes with purpose, passion, positivity, and encouragement, assistance, those things to help a person up and to instill in them the can-do mentality. And you can do it, we can help you, we can show you how. And if we can't, we'll connect you with other resources who can assist.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. For everyone who, might be struggling, you definitely will want to connect with her. And where are you located?
Actually, right now we're in the process of relaunching 2017, the latter part of 2017, the last month of 2017 through 2018, and even into 2019, we ourselves endured some hardships and things of that nature. So we had a brick and mortar, but right now we don't have a brick and mortar, but we are established in Southern California and in Northwest Louisiana.
Okay.
Well, we're in the process of reestablishing, let me get that correct, in both of those places.
Okay. So you can help people in Louisiana and South Carolina, you said?
No, not South Carolina.
Which one?
No.
I missed the second one. Sorry.
Southern California.
Okay.
The businesses are currently established in Carson, California.
Okay.
Plans of expanding back to where it started in Minden, Louisiana.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you. And then for people who live in those areas, if they're needing your support and can benefit from what you're offering, how can they reach out to you?
Well, people can connect with me on social media, number one, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Regina Mixon. LinkedIn at Regina Mixon Enterprises. And a person can reach out to me by emailing me at reginamixoninspires@gmail.com. As I said, we're in the process of relaunching, totally relaunching. So there are a lot of things that are underway right now. We had expectations of relaunching in August, but due to the pandemic that's taken place and a lot of other things, we're just gonna strive for the end of the year. Everything with being locked down and all of that, but that, just for the end of the year. However, there are some things that we can assist a person with. Right. There are some things I have under Women Destined to Win. Women Destined to Win International is a Facebook group community where we have women from all over the world that are part of the group. So a woman who knows she's destined to win can go into Facebook and join us. We also have a website. It's womendestinedtowininterntional.com. We have that going. So a person can look and see a little bit more about me as well as some of the people that work with me.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing all of those links, and then we'll make sure to have some also in the description of this video so people can click on there. Now, you are doing so much work to support others. How can we support you?
Right now in the rebuilding process, the thing that we need the most right now is we're looking for, in both areas, board members, active board members, board of directors. That's one way a person can support. A person can send donations, monetary donations via PayPal to God's Storehouse Ministries International, ITL, at gmail.com. And once we get actually restarted, then we'll begin to take in donations of items and things of that nature. And a person can also just spread the word. If someone is in need of assistance, we may not actually be able to provide the assistance ourselves, but one of the things that we can do is to reach out to others and help them to attain the assistance that they're searching for. And so that's just spreading the word, just letting people know that we are here. We're here to collaborate, identify with God's Storehouse Ministries, collaborate, identify, and fill gaps within the respective communities that we aspire to continue to serve. And with Regina Mixon Enterprises, if they're an aspiring author, then that they definitely can reach out to me at my email, reginamixoninspires@gmail.com. So that's how a person just share, spread the word, let people know who we are, what we're about. And as I said, some websites are coming back up soon. We have the main websites that are down, but take a look at Women Destined to Win International.com, and that will provide some more information as to who we are and what we do.
Awesome, awesome. We're definitely sharing that. And if you're listening, those are listening and watching, if you can support in any way, whether checking out the website and seeing if you this resonate with you and you're looking to help others, especially if you live in that in that area, to reach out and be on the board. And always for all of us, supporting financially is always a good thing, because then money helps do things to help others as well.
Yes,
All
it
right.
does.
All
There
right.
is one other way. We have Post Office Box 5397, Torrance, California 90510, and then Post Office Box 1015, Minden, Louisiana 71058, if a person wants to donate financially, or if they have any inquiries or something that they need addressing, they can reach out via that way as well.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here today, and thank you for all that you do.
Thank you so much again for having me today. I truly appreciate you and all that you do.
Okay. Thank you. God bless.
God bless you. Bye-bye.